What's going on? AJ Tucker here. This is my self-defense channel. Welcome and thank you for checking it out. Here I will be providing self-defense tips, video reactions, and reactions to different articles that come about. And one of the reasons why I'm making this channel is because things pertaining to self-defense goes underreported. So if a girl gets attacked or if a girl is attempted attack and she gets away, then it's underreported. You might see a 3-second blip on the news and that's it. It doesn't say anything about how the girl escaped, about what happened, about what the suspects looks like. It's just a quick blip and then that's it. So I really don't know. I'm not a news guy, so I don't know why it goes underreported. I don't know, maybe it's not sexy enough. I don't know. If somebody dies or if they're murdered, then it's all over the news. Or if somebody, has a bird that can talk or a puppy that can talk or a pregnant giraffe on TV. It's 10 million views and it's all over the news. And so I don't know why it's unreported. So that's one of the things that's motivating me to come up here. And when I see these articles, good or bad, I want to report these articles. I'm going to react to them, give my 2 cents. I'm not really going to provide too many self-defense tips when it comes to these articles because in the moment, it's very hard to go, play 2020 hindsight and try to say, oh, she should have done this, she should have done that. Is not that person's fault. But when somebody gets away, I want to research it and then I want to post on YouTube about how this person reacted, and I want to motivate others to share that because, like I said, it's very underreported, and I don't know why. So the other day, somebody was attempted to kidnap about 15 minutes away from my home, and she got away. And so I was all motivated today. This is going to be my very first video that I post on this topic. And then I went to Facebook and I came across this article today. And at first I thought it was a joke. And I was like, no, this can't be real. This is just one of the most horrible things that I can even imagine. And so I went online, and it is a story it's a gang rape of a Chicago teen, and she was watched live by 40 people on Facebook, and no one called the cops. A teenager ended up calling the cops from what I hear, but I'm going to check out the story. So at first I thought it was a joke, and then I started searching, and as you can see, it's the Daily Mail, the Fox News, the Independent, ABC News, NBC News, all these different channels are reporting it. So, it must be true. So I'm going to go ahead and click on it, and I'm going to read it, and I'm going to give some of my thoughts on this. I was all amped up and motivated when I got on here, and now I'm just in a different mode. I can't believe that something like this can happen. I can't believe it. Stuff like, crazy stuff happens all the time, but it just hits me really hard. And the fact that they're taking it to the next level and posting this stuff on Facebook it's just crazy. So a 15-year-old girl was apparently sexually assaulted by 5 or 6 men on Facebook Live, and none of the roughly 40 people who watched the live video reported the attack to the police, authorities said on Tuesday. The video marks the second time in recent months that the Chicago Police Department has investigated an apparent attack that was streamed live on Facebook. In January, 4 people were arrested after a cell phone footage showed them allegedly taunting and beating a mentally disabled man. So, police only learned of the latest alleged attack when the girl's mother approached the head of the police department, Superintendent Eddie Johnson, late Monday afternoon as he was leaving the department station in the Lawndale neighborhood of the city's West Side Department. She told him her daughter had been missing since Sunday and showed him the screen and a screen grab with the photos of the alleged sexual assault. And so Johnson immediately ordered detectives to investigate, and the apartment asked Facebook to take down the video, which it did. And that's just crazy. It must be horrible for a mother to have to report her daughter missing and then see those screenshots, see the video, and having to take a screenshot of the video to send into the police to try to find her daughter. That's just, normally you don't know what's happening, but in this case, she saw what was happening. I can't read this person's name, but they said Tuesday that detectives found that the girl had reunited with her mother and her family. So, praise God that, she came back alive. Normally when girls abducted in this way, they're normally, taken for a few days, and then they're killed. So just praise God that she was found and returned home. So hopefully this young girl can come back stronger. I mean, these guys, I mean, they not only did the worst thing that you can even imagine, but it's going to affect this young lady for the rest of her life. And so I just really pray for her family, and I pray that she can just overcome this, the challenges that she has facing her. He said she told detectives that she knows at least one of her alleged attackers, but it remained unclear how well they knew each other. He said investigators are questioning several people, but no one is considered a suspect yet, and no arrests have been made. Johnson was visibly upset after he watched the video, both by its content and the fact that there were 40 or so live viewers, and no one thought to call the authorities. So, oh my goodness. I mean, these 40 people, in my opinion, they all should be taken in and charged the exact same way the guys that was committing this crime. Because how can no one call the cops? I mean, you're taking it, you've taken it way too far. I mean, just the fact that you kidnapped a girl, but for these guys to watch this stuff and not even report it, that's mind-boggling. It's crazy. Like I said, they should all be tracked down and taken in and questioned because, in my mind, these people that watch it, they're the same. They're probably doing the same thing. You never know. So, investigators know the number of viewers because the count was posted with the video. To find out who they were, though, investigators would have to subpoena Facebook and would need to prove a nexus to criminal activity to obtain such a subpoena. So that's crazy. I mean, so you would have to put in all this extra stuff just to get these guys' name on Facebook. I understand, privacy and all that, protecting people's privacy, but in a case like this, I mean, I'm no lawyer, I'm no police officer, but man, in a case like this, Facebook should be like, hey man, here's the guys, here's the sickos that was watching this. And the fact that if Facebook reported these guys, that they can probably come back and sue Facebook is just mind-boggling to me. It's just crazy. A spokeswoman for Facebook, Andrea Saul, said she had no specific comment on the Chicago incident, but that the company takes its responsibility to keep people safe on Facebook very seriously. Crimes like these are hideous, and we do not allow that kind of content on Facebook. Okay, so that's cool. You don't allow the content, but what about keeping people safe by seeing what type of guys is watching this type of stuff? I mean, because the thing is, if somebody goes online and searches child pornography, they can go to jail, right? And so this girl is 15 years old, and these guys are viewing this video. Isn't that a form of child pornography? And there's no charges. I mean, something has to happen, So Jeffrey Undangan, sorry I mispronounced his name, a professor at Northwestern University Law School and the director of the school's Center for Criminal Defense, said it isn't illegal to watch such a video or to not report it to the police. He also said child pornography charges wouldn't apply unless viewers were downloading the videos. Hold on one second. So if you download a child porn, then you can be charged. But if you view it on Facebook, you can't be charged. They need to change that rule. They need to change that law because that doesn't make any sense. Now, I understand maybe your feed is up and you're not even clicking on it, you're not even watching it, and it says that, oh, I wasn't even watching it, but it said that I was watching it. So that's one thing, but that person still needs to be scanned. And so anyway, I mean, I can be here for an hour. I just wanted to react to this, and I just want to try to spread awareness of this stuff and how this stuff is underreported. And I just read this stuff to you about, the 40 people the 5 guys who did this. Hopefully they're found and they're put in jail for the rest of their life. Death penalty. I mean, I wouldn't even mind the death penalty. I know people have different views on that, but I mean, for someone to do that, I mean, this was no accident. I mean, it wasn't like she had too much to drink and he didn't know. I mean, these guys forcibly took this girl somewhere and streamed it live on Facebook. And so, but also the 40 viewers, that I would argue that that is child pornography, even if they didn't download the video. If we should be able to look at laws and be like, okay, you know what, this is ridiculous, and change that up. So anyway, just click like, share this video, spread the awareness. But also, I would love to hear your comments and tell me what you think about this kind of stuff. Tell me what you think about what should happen to the five guys if they're caught, or the five or six guys if they're caught. Also, the people who were in the room when this was going on, because there was more than five guys in the room. And then also, what should happen to the 40 viewers in watching? Do you think they should be charged with child pornography? But anyway, thanks once again for viewing, and I will see you again soon.